Hello, everyone. My name is Richard Folter. I'm the director of WEBA. Welcome, everyone, today to this special occasion for Open Day in Germany. So this event is dedicated on enrollment for students starting in August 2026 for 1 year Germany plus the vocational program, which will be 2 or 3 years. I can see Andrea Falkner from the school is already here with us today. Hello, Andrea. How are you today?
Hi, Richard. I'm doing well. How are you?
Everything is fine. So you're over with the winter in Germany or and the spring starting?
It looks like it. Well, the flowers are blooming, trees are sprouting, so everything's green and the weather is really wonderful. Sunny sky
Fantastic.
today.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you for your time to give us a presentation today for this specific program for German in Germany for 12 months, starting August 2026, followed by the vocational program. So we had a meeting last week, and maybe you can bring us some news regarding the meeting that you had with the care home yesterday. So there are some news about this. Maybe if we can start to share a little bit this
Mhm.
information, I think this is very, very important for everyone to understand the great advantage to study in Germany for this specific program, which then end up for program for caregiver or for nurse. Andrea,
Mhm.
the floor is all yours.
Thank you. So let me share my presentation on my screen at least. And oh yeah,
Okay,
here
so
we
while
go.
Andrea is sharing her on her computer, I just want to say thank you everyone to join us on time. Here today is 5 past 11 over here in Europe, in Switzerland, and we are here with Andrea from the Groves Mühle Schule in Germany, which is offering a 12 months program starting in August, focus on students who want to become a nurse or caregiver, and this is open for everyone, which the language is practical zero. So for complete beginner, this is open, this program. So Andrea, we can see your
Mhm.
screen.
You can see my screen. That's great.
Yes.
Wonderful. Then let's start from the beginning.
Yeah. So we had already
Oh, here
several
we go.
meeting with many of you online and customized in the last months. And now we will have some up-to-date today, and Andrea will be more than happy to share this with all of you. Okay, I can see the screen, Andrea.
Wonderful.
Everything is very clear.
All right. Here you see parts of our school, one of our newer buildings where classes will be held. And let me tell you a little bit about us. So, we were founded in 1995. And yes, you did the math correctly. That's 30 years of educational experience in our school. We are a state recognized all day school with an integrated boarding facility, and we are under independent sponsorship. So we consist of several branches. We have a grammar school, a secondary school for the lower secondary level, and a technical secondary school. For international students, there are also different pathways that you can go at our school. So we have a language school integrated, which is the program you're interested in, but international students can also join our grammar or secondary school. We are also a training school for the second part of the teacher's education, and we are scenically located in the Harz Mountains, which is in the middle of Germany. And as you can see, there are many big cities and airports nearby, the closest being Hanover. It's approximately an hour drive from here, but also Berlin is reachable in 1.5 hours, or Munich in 5. Frankfurt is very popular with our students, and you can get there in 3 hours if you want to. So internationality is a big part for our school and our sense of self. We pay attention to linguistic diversity and also cultural exchange. They are integral parts of our everyday school life. We have an existing collaboration and an exchange program with an Argentinian school. They visited us in March, and we are currently establishing an exchange with India as well. Students from China have been joining us for more than a decade now, so we are very experienced when it comes to cultural differences or with hosting international students. Also, there's a high success rate for graduating at our school. 99% of our international students graduate with their A-levels or their technical secondary school diploma. So these are the basics. Here you see parts of our school community, and this is where they spend their recess time. We like to have them outside, run them a little bit. Here you can see an international student, and also where our meals are held. Now, the interesting part for you is the language acquisition part. We are establishing a language school for students interested in vocational training. That means with us, you can learn German without any prior knowledge within 1 year. And our program also includes an internship with our partner care campus very early on. We offer B1 and B2 classes specifically for nursing students, meaning you will get all the medical terminology during classes. And there are different entering possibilities. Students without any prior knowledge, when they start from 0, they can start in August. And if you have interested students with an A2 certificate, they can start in January. Our maximum age upon entering is 24 years, so please keep that in mind. Here's the program in a nutshell. So from August to December, we will focus on German A1 and A2. And starting in January, there will be the medical language acquisition and B1. By June, July the following year, your students will be able to speak German on a B2 level, and they will be able to transition smoothly into a nursing setting. All right, so how do we do this? We have an individualized approach by using digital technology. We are working with Microsoft Teams. We make weekly plans with clear study goals for each of our students. There are weekly tests and, of course, feedback to the students, agents, and parents if they wish, so that everybody knows where they stand and what they need to focus on. Our program consists of 24 instructed lessons per week. Language classes will be held on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And non-optional part is a paid internship with our partner, which starts very early on. And the internship days are Wednesday and Friday. Also, we offer full board and access to a kitchen where students can cook for themselves, have coffee, make cakes, whatever they like. So focusing a little bit on the paid internships, and this is new information from our meeting yesterday now. So we will start with basic medical training for our students from the beginning. So when they join us in August, we will make sure that they will be instructed in English, how to function in a medical setting or in a nursing home. Then, as soon as possible, they will be working in care facilities early on. So, approximately around October, they can start their paid internships. The salary for the internships is approximately 500 euros per month. They will be paid minimum wage in Germany. What they can do beyond that is doing weekend shifts or work during school breaks when there are no instructed lessons on campus.
I have a questions. I have a
Yes.
questions. Sorry, Andrea, to interrupting you. One thing is, so if I understand well, the program include the possibility to do an internship. It will include the
Yes.
internship on Wednesday and Friday, and for this they receive 500 euro per month,
Mhm.
starting from October. And in addition, they can work as well on the weekend, so they will
Yes.
earn more money if they work on the weekend. This is up to everyone if they
Yes.
want to work as well on the weekend or in the evening or during the school break. So they will earn more money if they will join on the weekend. Is this correct?
This is correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One question from one of the agents with us here today. Can you please repeat the age? They did not understand very well what is the age group for this program.
Um, we we enroll students starting from 18 years of age until 24 years. So they will live in our boarding facilities and they will be part of our boarding house, meaning that they can participate in regular free time activities. And yeah, so we want them to feel comfortable with our usual students. And if they are too old, if you have a 30-year-old living in a boarding facility, that won't match. And I'm afraid that they won't like it very much.
Perfect. No, no, it's clear. Now this is very, very clear. Okay, you can continue with the presentation. Thank you, Andrea.
So accommodations, we will house 2 people per room and everybody will have a spacious closet. Our boarding facilities are held in a neutral design, but students are free to decorate their rooms as they wish and as they see fit. Also, there will be shared sanitary facilities, so shared bathrooms, but there is also a kitchen that they can use and where they can spend their free time in. What will happen once they arrive in Germany? We will pick them up from the airport, and there will be a few orientation days, yeah, where they just get to know their new school, their teachers, each other, where they start making new friends. We will have a meet and greet with the directors, the teachers, and the staff, so that all the faces become familiar to them and they feel comfortable approaching everybody on campus. Price list, school and boarding fee, including lunch on weekdays, is 1,125 euros. We charge a one-time admission fee of 2,000 euros, and there is a fully refundable deposit of 2,500 euros. So brings this up in total to 18,000 euros for the year. They are payable in 3 installments of 6,000 euros each. I'm so sorry.
No problem, Andrea. It's fine. It's fine. It's very clear.
And the first installment is due after the acceptance of the student. So after you get your confirmation letter of enrollment, then please make the first installment. The money that they earn during their internship can be used for their costs of living, basically. So it's entirely up to them. We will not charge for for anything. So they can use it to enroll in a gym, maybe for a gym membership, or for trips on the weekend to cities nearby like Hanover or Berlin. But we will also offer these trips as regular free time activities for our boarding students, and they can participate if they like, but they are also free to explore Germany on their own.
Very
Our
clear.
partner for the vocational training is Care Campus. They have 3 locations nearby, Elbingerode, Quedlinburg, and Neinstedt, very big nursing homes and hospitals. And there are multiple options regarding the vocational training, but I will focus on the 3 most important medical options. So there's nursing, nursing assistance, and social assistance, and they vary a little bit in duration. So option 1, preferred option, probably nursing. Nursing students can work for all individuals across the lifespan in a clinical or an outpatient setting. This vocational training is recognized across Europe. So once they graduate and finish, they are free to work in every European country. The duration of the program is 3 years, and it starts every year on September 1st at Elbingerode and Quedlinburg, and as well as on March 1st in Elbingerode. There are practical and theoretical parts of the vocational training. So usually they have 2 days of school and 3 days of training. So close to the language acquisition program, where they already get used to the switch from working to learning a little bit with us. So second option, nursing assistants. Also, students can work and care for all individuals across the lifespan, but under the supervision of a nurse. They cannot work independently with patients. They can work in hospital, care facilities, rehabilitation centers, or for private individuals. This is there's a high demand for nursing assistants in Germany right now. And this demand is rising. Nursing assistants vocational training is only 1 year and starts every year in August in Quedlinburg. There are also practical and theoretical parts to it, as I said, 2 days of school and 3 days of work. And third option, social assistance. Social assistance enables students to support the work of nurses, special education teachers, or kindergarten teachers. So that's a little broader. It's not a clear clinical or medical profession, and it takes 2 years to finish the vocational training. The training starts every year in August, and as well, there are practical and theoretical parts and a final exam in different aspects of social work. The salary during training. So vocational training in Germany is paid and it's also free of charge. The students that enter a vocational training are eligible for state funding regarding their living expenses. So if they feel that the salary is not enough to cover their costs of living, they can apply for BAföG in Germany. So for nursing, as you can see, the salary varies a little bit from year to year. They start out with at least 1,340 euros per month, and in year 3 they will get at least 1,500 euros per month, and it depends a little bit on where they do their vocational training, the amount. So cannot give you a clear amount, but for the nursing assistants it's a little less. It's 1,265 at least, and for the social assistants it will be 1,215 at least, going up to 1,300 approximately in the second year. Yeah. So why would you enroll your students at our school? We have a high continuity, so our staff and our teachers have been with us for more than a decade in many cases. We do not have a high fluctuation in staff, and our staff is also highly trained. We establish multi-professional teams. For example, we have social workers on staff that work very closely with the teachers of the school, and we collaborate well with the boarding school staff at school as well. And one of our core values is individuality. So we support every student depending on their personal development and their personal need. And we are dedicated to helping everybody finding their professional path that fits for them. Yeah, so as you already know, we work hand in hand with Weber, and Weber ensures the professional handling of all your students' applications. And for agent, there is a 10% commission for each student admitted to our program. If you want to contact us, there you go. Please follow us on Instagram or call our main office or shoot me an email. You can see my email address as well.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you very much. Andrea, can you maybe go just where the school is located one more time, which is in the heart of Germany?
Of course.
So, first of all, I want to inform everyone that the entry requirements for study in Germany is that you have to have your school diploma, but we will send you the details by email what is the entry requirement. But the great part is that the language of the students can be beginner, total beginner. So Andrea, maybe if you want to say something about the entry requirement now, it would be great.
Yes, sure. So we require a high school diploma, and we require them to have at least an A2 proficiency in the English language, but we accept medium of instruction. So we need the report cards of the last 2 years, and just to make sure that they participated in lessons and can speak some English. There is no requirement for any German so far. So basically, high school diploma, English A2, and we would like them to send a letter of motivation, and we need also a letter of recommendation from a teacher, just to make sure that they are serious in continuing this path. Yeah.
Yeah, this is, I wrote this down directly on the chat system. So I will share now a copy of the recorded workshop open day that we had today to all of you who registered. And I will resend a copy directly of the entry requirement. Now we already started with the interview, and I invite everyone, if you have students now in April, May, let's say the first 2 weeks of May, to let us know very urgently, because we need around 2 months for the visa process. So for this reason, if you have candidate, let us know, let's say by the 10, maximum 15 of May, because we will need to interview each student. This is very, very important. So the deadline should be the 10 to the 15 of May 2026. This is the time that we need to apply for the visa, because the program starts in August already, and we need about 2 months to get the visa. So very important, if you have candidate, let us know. We are in contact with several of you at the moment. We are emailing each other every day, but for new agents or for new candidate or with us here today, it's very, very important that you submit your application. The school will assist every single student with a letter to the German embassy. So the school will send a confirmation letter to the German embassy and will try to push to have an appointment. But the first step for you is to apply the students so that we can start with the interview and we can start with the application process. So do not worry about the interview and the visa application, because we deal with many students from all around the world, and the school is well known. They have 30 years of experience. They have international students there, so they assist every single student with a support letter sent directly to the embassy. So when your students will go to the embassy is already informed that your student is registered. So this is something very important for you to understand. So logically is as by German law, you have to open an account in Germany. It's called the blocked account. This we already explained in our events before. The blocked account is fundamental, is the law in Germany, so we cannot go around this. And every student need to pay the blocked account. So the first step is obvious to the interview. Send us all the document so we can send you the offer letter. The offer letter will be sent to you in 1 maximum 2 working days. Then you need to sign the offer letter. The students need to pay 6,000 euros starting, and then after you will start with the visa process, and in this case as well with the blocked account. Like every student who want to study in Germany, they need to do the blocked account. As you all know, this is a very important step. Andrea, you want to add something on this?
No, I think you summed it up pretty nicely for us. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So thank you very much, everyone, to join us. Thank you, Andrea, today for the short presentation. Very much appreciated. We keep in contact as usual. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.